Keep it high, keep it tight. I'm Jay Morse, review guy, back to bring you another 5-minute review. In this one, we are going to be continuing the series in which I review the newest episode of Fear the Walking Dead every Sunday as they release. And today we are, of course, talking about Season 4, Episode 4, entitled Buried. So this review will obviously contain spoilers for the events of this episode as well as previous events, and that goes for all of my reviews. I'm always going to give stuff away. So in this episode, we have a confirmed fate type of main cast member death, that being, spoiler alert, Laura/Naomi. Now, that was one of the kind of coolest parts of the episode, the fact that we found out Naomi is actually the person that John Dory is looking for. So, is her name Lauren or Naomi? Whichever one's real, I guess. Would it be Naomi or would it be Laura? It just depends. It looks like in the next episode we are going to be getting a lot of flashbacks for not only her but as well as John Dory, because there's a lot of scenes that look kind of in the past, and the title of the episode is Laura. So I am very intrigued by John Dory's character, and now I'm kind of more intrigued by Naomi's character, so I'm excited to see what they do with that. So the one complaint that I'd have to have with this episode is Fear the Walking Dead is known for being unpredictable, and this season they've really taken that to a new level of being unpredictable. And the episode being called Buried, you would have thought that that would mean Nick. Now, it's kind of like I would have wished that they would have spent a bit more time burying him. And when I say that predictable thing, the unpredictable, it being unpredictable, I'm talking about it ended up being guns that they had buried. We get the confirmation in the last part of the episode that something did go wrong at the stadium, that Naomi didn't go out and that she is dead. So this adds to the theory that fans have kind of crafted, whether or not Madison as well is also dead, and that is why the people are on a revenge arc. Basically, that would be Luciana, Strand, Nick, even though he's dead now, and Alicia. So what if Madison's dead? Would that mean that this is a whole big unfolding type of story that's leading up? I gotta say, I would kind of, not that I'd like to see that, but I think it'd be interesting, because I like the way this season is structured, where they're going back and forth between the past and the present, and it's kind of like we're learning things from the past and present simultaneously. And even though it might seem a little cliche that they would have brought her in at this time, I think that Althea is a very good way of kind of finding out some of the mysteries and finding out some of the answers to this whole big machination that is going on, where it's who are the vultures, what happened to the stadium, what happened to Madison, what happened to Naomi, and everyone that was left at the stadium, besides this very small group of some of our earlier characters that seemingly escaped. Now, I think it's very interesting that you see a lot of regret from them, from Luciana, Strand, and Alicia, and they definitely seem like there's more to it. And a part of me knows why in a story you... Okay, let me put it this way. As a writer, something I try not to do is, if there's something that I want to tell, I try not to slow down the pacing to make it more mysterious and long-lasting. I usually just try to take that and build on it. It's obvious that they're biding time with the runtime and with this half. In this situation, they're saying these vague things that maybe are a bit unrealistic for the situation, where they're like, oh, things went bad, or you don't want to know what happened, or you don't know what we've been through. And it's a little frustrating, because it's kind of like, how long are you going to be able to say that? It's going to all explode in the mid-season finale, and we're going to find out everything that happened. I guarantee you it. Mark it down that on the mid-season finale, that's when we're going to find out the big reveal, if Madison's dead or what happened to the stadium. But overall, I think that the pacing is decent for what they're trying to do. I can definitely see what they're trying to go for. I want them to do more with Morgan. I feel like it's like they're almost forgetting him, that they took this great character from Walking Dead and brought him over to Fear to really do nothing. If he was killed off right now in Fear the Walking Dead, what would that change? It would change nothing. It hurt the fan base, but what's that going to do to the characters? What's that going to do for him? That's not going to really make anything happen. They really need to do more with him. But obviously, the biggest questions I have going into this next episode is, Is Naomi slash Laura really dead? How did John Dorie and her mate? What is up with John Dorie and Naomi? Like, what type of, maybe some more exposition for their backstory throughout it, because it looks like they're doing a lot of flashbacks next episode. But overall, I think that this is a good episode. I liked what they did with the characters. I thought that Strand, I was afraid that they were going to take him down a villainous path, because if you think about it, they do that a lot with Strand, where they flip-flop back and forth of, oh, he's doing this evil thing, oh, he's doing this nice thing, oh, he's helping the team, oh, he's hurting the team, he's working behind their backs, and then he's helping them. And you never quite know what side Strand is on. You never have. He's kind of always been this anti-hero, kind of like Merle from the original series. But anyways, this has been a good episode. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 just for its flaws, but I would love to know what you guys think. I'll talk to you guys later. This has been Jay Morse with you guys signing off saying farewell.